lost and lost and lost. Give me the beat, Spooky, scary skeletons are waiting on my mind. Waiting from behind. Spooky, scary skeletons are waiting from my mind. Do 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 do. Give it to me. Ah! Listen to me. Hit me now. Oh, pretty Mary Sunlight, she's alright with me. Pretty Mary Sunlight, she's everything I need. Pretty Mary Sunlight, she turns each night to day. Pretty Mary Sunlight, don't you ever go away. Some people wait about and die. Alright, that's enough of me. Hello once again, audience. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Alan Wake. It's spooky season. Halloween is upon us. It's pretty much at the end of the week. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. And so we're gonna keep October going with the spooky games. When we last left off in the Alan Wake story, the plot had thickened. You see, a mysterious kidnapper has kidnapped our wife, and he has held her ransom until we can find this mysterious manuscript that we don't even remember writing. Also, our manager is in town, and he pretty much has tried to help us find Rose. Or not Rose, but our wife. Alice, I think. Yeah, Alice. Oh, I get it. It's a game about a writer, and the female is Alice, and she's missing, like Alice in Wonderland. I get it. That's clever. Anyway, as you can see, I have a new webcam. Now the webcam might go out a little bit here soon. I am using my DSLR. I didn't get the Elgato, but I figured out a different way to do it, and as you can see, the results are worth it. I bought a power adapter today, but it turns out it was the wrong one, so I'm gonna have to return that. But a new one is on its way, and I called the camera company directly to make sure that this time I had to pay a lot of money, but the production value is worth it. Alright, so without further ado.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl. Episode 3, Ransom.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff
Barry,
while I
why
was
do you
digging around.
hold your neck like that?
Yeah.
That can't be
Mr. Wake,
comfortable,
it's
man.
Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al,
I gotta follow
I
Randolph.
found all sorts
He's
of
got a
weird
limp.
stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true.
Barry, you're not
and
helping the
get
situation,
this,
man.
most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Interesting. So we have another mysterious writer that disappeared on that same island. Coincidence? I think not. Anyway. Excuse me, sir. You have a boat just... I don't think you're...
how about that? It was there in the morning, as if it had fallen from the sky. But it would take a tornado to lift something like that. We're damn lucky it didn't crush any of the trailers.
Randy's dogs. Is this it? He's headed this way. Why do we have to come around the back? Wouldn't it make sense to just... to the front door?
It gets better. A local girl, Barbara Jagger, drowned in Cauldron Lake just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway,
Wait, didn't we
Al,
see
I'm just getting to the best part.
an old lady?
All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver.
Excuse me.
I asked around,
Oh,
and she's
didn't we
that
see an old
crazy
lady,
bag
like-
lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some
Oh,
kind of
man.
a breakdown.
Didn't we see an old lady that liked to hang out in the dark in the very beginning? And she looked like she was like on her way to a funeral at the time.
Well, mister, this here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
We're just here to talk to her, pal.
Rose! Hello?
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Am I the only one that thinks this is a bad idea?
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry. She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Uh-oh.
Barry!
Barry's down. That's not
What?
good.
Wha-
That's not good. Oh, I'm feeling trippy. Oh, I'm down.
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
Good lord, how long was I out?
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going. Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road. Barry was out of it. He was way too heavy to carry.
Rose, what
Right.
did you do?
Deserve more. I'm so handsome.
Alright. Oh,
My
there's a
gun
manuscript
and
page.
flashlight were gone. I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was... Mr. Randolph liked Rose. That little smile she had. How she was still sweet when life had tried so hard to make her bitter. It wasn't any of his business what she did in her trailer. But those strangers, the writer and his smart-ass sidekick, looked like trouble. And they'd been in there for hours, way past her normal bedtime. He reached for the phone and called the sheriff's station.
Well, that's not good.
No time to waste.
So I gotta get to the car. Should be easy.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all.
Thermos all the way over there. I forget what you get for collecting all the thermoses. There's like 1,000 of them. There's that Randolph guy. Sir, help me! Wait. Thought I saw a manuscript page.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Spillane!
Why would you just start shooting? I thought it was innocent.
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake! Come on!
Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have your shot if you let him get away!
The police. Run. Run fast.
There he is! We have the suspect in sight!
No, you don't. I'm not the suspect. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Oh god, they're shooting.
Oh, damn.
They're shooting. I kind of kept going in the same direction, fellas. Now, I'm not one to question police work, but there's another piece of manuscript. Those trees, I see it. I must be going
Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Alright, let's see.
For decades, the darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's skin slept fitfully in the dark place that was its home and prison. It was hungry and in pain. It dreamed of its nights of glory when the poet's writing had called it from the depths and given it a brief, terrible taste of power and freedom. The rock stars had stirred it from the deep sleep the poet had sunk it back to in the end. When it sensed the rider on the ferry, it opened its eyes.
Interesting. Keep running. We gotta escape the popo. The popo. So we're about... I think this is the halfway mark in the game. At least for the main... Oh. Well, they're dead, but on the bright side... Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Come in, Agent Nightingale. This is Sheriff Breaker. Over.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputy fired.
Alright, checkpoint reached. I still don't have a flashlight or any weapons whatsoever. But hopefully that changes.
Stay sharp. This way. Over here.
Well, that's not good. Something's not happy. And it sounds big. Well, so much for that. Oh, there's another car. Maybe it has
This
a flashlight.
horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a rider, not a monster.
Telling me that geek writer just took out my deputy?
And why are they saying it's my fault? At some point, they're like, yeah, he definitely toppled over that car. Oh. Hello. It's coming! Oh, not the birds. Not the birds! Oh, they took out the helicopter. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god. Look at that. That's a... Oh, I thought it hit the gas station. That was a bigger ball. I mean, I've never seen a helicopter explode, but...
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you doing? Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about her, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both of them. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Alright. So no weapons so far. Looks like I'll keep going this way. I wish there was weapons. I'd feel safer if I had a gun.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light.
That. I gotta destroy the gate. To do that, I'm gonna need a light switch. Oh. Hello.
The old generator conked out. I'd have to see if I could fix it and try again.
I bet that new game mechanic's gonna play a key role in the rest of this chapter. Alright, the gate's down, so we can move on. I mean, I still don't like that we don't have a weapon. But I mean, I guess we haven't ran into anything that could kill us. Knock on wood. Also, thank you guys so much for all the love and support you've been showing the Fallout series. You guys seem to really love that over on YouTube, so hopefully... Alright, we have a weapon. We have one of our weapons. If I can get a gun or something... Alright, yeah. Well, we have step one. I'm sure a gun will come next.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Flashbang grenades? That...
Come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over.
I want to throw a flashbang.
Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Alright. We're walking through the forest. We're walking through the forest. Such a waste. I had to use 2, but those are really powerful. Good to know. Well, looks like the police got taken over. Flash grenades. Alright, we're topped off.
And here's another call. You're on KBF-FM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too.
You have heard of my series and descent. You are under arrest.
Why didn't...
And there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Oh my.
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly
Don't
gonna
sound
give the
like no
station a
party,
call,
Pat.
Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Well, at least he's nice about it. Excuse me, guys. My nose itches. That should be it, right? Yeah. Alright. We're heading towards the radio station. I can see it in the distance. Oh, I can see cop cars. Oh. More flash grenades. Yeah. Bye-bye, boys. Boys in blue, more like the boys in who? Haha, correct myself. Alright, we're almost to the radio station. Actually, it's right here. I made it! I reached the radio uh-oh. They were waiting. Right. Good freeze. Goodbye. Any pages I should know about? Alright, here's the radio station.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
What do you mean?
Trailer park. Of course you're going to have trouble with a place like that. I mean, what do you expect? The sheriff should be helping us normal citizens instead of wasting resources on those people.
Well,
Let the trash sort themselves out. I'm sorry, but my granddaddy first fried balls in 1911.
well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer
No,
Alan
don't
Wake
tell
just
them.
walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him.
What?
What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
Well, so much for getting my word out. Thanks, Pat. Whee! Classic Pat.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me?
You almost shot that guy for like no good reason.
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the... Nightingale stared through the broken studio window into the dark woods. He turned around, started to walk out, but Maine grabbed his arm. "Young man, you almost shot me. You don't shoot off rounds at people like that. What's the matter with you?" Nightingale shook his arm free, marched out. His cheeks burned with rage and humiliation.
Well, yeah, he's a terrible shot, and he almost killed somebody. That's
and
terrible.
find my own way to the mine.
Alright, now I got flares. Which is never good. At least we had that brief cutscene. Uh-oh. I need a gun. Oh, thank you. Where'd you go? Alright. Well, we're out of flashbangs, sadly, but at least we have a gun now, so we're semi-safe. What did I just do? Let's see. Alright, let's continue. Woo! Nope. Nope. Alright, where'd the third one go? There he is. There's ammo over there.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
A lot of abandoned stuff. Shotgun. Uh-oh. Nope. Nope. God dang it. Okay, so don't go in the building. Oh, I get it. Okay. The darkness controls the Taken. Got it. Head to my first safety point. Oh, gosh. Oh, it's the big guy. That's the problem. Run. God dang it. Okay. So don't turn those on. This is it. In the light, you can hurt them. Let's make sure my revolver's fully topped off. Alright, grab the shotgun. B. so strong? Swear to God. It's the problem is they surround me. Okay. Oh, yeah, that'll be useful. I mean, do you really need the fact that there's enemies everywhere? Ow. All right. So light heals me, right? So will this heal me? No, unfortunately it does not. Alright, pick up the thermos. Oh, I'm gonna get ambushed again. I don't like it. Another piece of paper.
Sarah trusted her gut, and her gut said Agent Nightingale was an asshole. He felt wrong.
That's a good gut.
And it wasn't just the smell of stale booze. It was in the way he flashed his badge, pulled rank, the look in his eyes when he wanted answers. Where was Alan Wake? What was this about an accident? Where was his wife? And most importantly, why did she let Wake go? He wouldn't answer her questions. Federal business was all he'd say.
It's definitely a train yard. Thank you, thank you. Right. Switching back to my tiny gun.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. He keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. It's something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call.
Man,
She
goodness.
sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. The pipe wrenched itself loose from the bridge's steel framework. Wrapped in darkness, it floated in midair, twitching. For a moment, I didn't understand what I was looking at. The heavy object lurched at me with impossible force. I threw myself out of the way, but just barely. When I turned my flashlight on it, it shook in a dark rage before it flew at me again.
Well, that's not good.
I could see a railway bridge up ahead and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Spooky, scary skeletons are waiting on my... Move, pipe. I ain't got time for you.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Well.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I took a pill in Ibiza. They told the beach I was cool. When I finally got sober, I felt 10 years older, but it was something to do. I'm living in the darkness. I got a flashlight just to prove I'm a real big baller because I made $1 million and I... Alright.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh, I don't like that way. Ah! It's alive! Ah, it's all alive.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
LA. Drive a sports car just to prove I'm big. I'm a real big baller because I made $1 million and I spend it on girls and itch.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
No! Run, Alan. Oh, that's not the right way! Run. Oh, I can't go this way. No, no. How am I supposed to kill you? Run! Okay.
And a warehouse
how
of
am
some
I
sort on the
supposed to-
opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
Unless I'm missing like a flashbang or something. I don't think so. Follow. How, with one flashlight, how am I supposed to? If I had a flare or a flashbang, it'd be different.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
What some? Joe, stop.
And a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
I can't shoot it, right? I can't run. It just boxes me in and just pummels me. That's a dumb... You give me no other weapons.
The darkness that was pursuing
That's a
me
dumb
was growing
game
strong,
design flaw.
and it was taking over everything in its path.
Oh my gosh. No. I'm not dying here today over some construction equipment. Alright, where'd the wheelbarrow go? I will delete this game if I die due to construction equipment. Alright, what do we
I
got?
slammed the door shut right in his smug face. He pleaded for me to open the door. True to form, the asshole actually thought I would obey. I had no sympathy left, no guilt either, not for him. I took a moment to savor the scream. I bet I had a smile on my face. It was all that I had time for. The dark presence was inside the lodge with me.
Well, that's not good.
As a teenager, just starting to get interested in writing, Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books. No one is safe in a good horror story.
Aw, yeah,
Certainly not the
heavy-duty
protagonist.
flashlight time.
That's what makes them fun. This was anything but. The darkness could possess anything, and it was getting closer.
It was getting stronger, better, faster, smarter, cooler, maybe even lame. Alright. So we reached the train depot. We need to find a vehicle. Flare gun! I want your weak. Oh, it's just a flare. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Well, flare's better than nothing with all the weird stuff that goes on around here. Hello, boys. Ow. Problem List solved. Looks like I'm going inside, boys. Just my luck. Let's go into the... Oh. Start it! Oh! No. 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 What? Oh, propane. That's clever. Alright, what were you hiding back here? Guns? Ammo? I need flashlight. Hey, actually, I need batteries. Sometimes there's just long stretches without flashlights, and then you just gotta get creative, my man. Aw, yeah, jackpot, ammo, batteries, flares, the whole 9 yards.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion
Main script page.
covering a vast cosmos of madness.
The darkness surged towards me, sucking everything loose from the ground into its depths, tugging at my clothes. I saw the flare the kidnapper had dropped and threw myself towards it just as I felt my feet leave the ground. The darkness embraced me with the force of a tornado. Somehow I managed to light the flare. The darkness roared and cast me away. I fell toward the dark waters of the lake far below.
Okay. Well. We're not out of the woods yet, boys. I see a car. Alright, boys. Oh, hello. It's gonna be a mad dash for that car, isn't it? That limit reached. What? Flares? Oh, revolver ammo. Bulldozer? I'm sorry. Alright, Bigfoot, out of the way. Is that a bulldozer? Honestly, at this point in the game, I should not be surprised what this game will throw at me. Construction equipment? Okay. Dark zombies? Okay. A bulldozer? Yeah, that's fine. What's a few bulldozers among friends? Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Truck! Oh, the safety of a car.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. coal mine wasn't far now.
Is this all gonna end at the coal mine?
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw.
Wait, can I take the truck? I really don't want to walk. Oh, thank God.
Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
And me being a writer, I also minor in psychology. So I would know if I'm insane. I don't like the camera angle. I mean, this is an old game, so I guess I can't complain too much. Let's see. Is that a manuscript page, or is that just a shiny rock? See, I can't... I think that's just a shiny rock. It's just a long drive up the mountain. Not stopping for nothing. Hashtag won't stop, can't stop.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now.
Manuscript page.
With Nightingale gone and the night wind blowing in through the broken studio window, Maine stared at Sarah. The sheriff looked away. Maine's voice shook with barely controlled anger. That boy's doing more drinking than thinking. I hope you know what you're doing, Sarah. He's got a sickness in his eyes. You take my word for it. He wants Wake for a reason, and it's not for anything good.
I mean, obviously. He's a Fed. That's worse than a cop. I mean, actually, there are good cops, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes there are bad cops, and we cannot forget the bad cops. We don't have to hold everyone accountable. But when the bad ones go,
I didn't want to go outside.
Obviously, we need to do something.
Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello? Ah!
I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay, how do I get out of here? Why am I locked in? I came in here of my own volition. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff up here. Why, thank you. Flares, batteries. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, shotgun ammo, revolver ammo. Alright, open that. What's up? What's he want? Don't you dare.
When Thomas Zane fell for Barbara Jagger, it happened fast. She was young, vibrant, and beautiful, full of life. He had never been a very happy man, and without any seeming effort, she had changed all that. Zane felt good for the first time in his life. Everything she did was another piece of a jigsaw puzzle he hadn't even known he'd been missing. And best of all, she made the words flow, strong and sharp. She was his muse.
Aww. Oh, look at all the revolver. I thought that was a person for a minute. I was like, oh, it is a person. Okay. Oh! Alright, boys. Y'all need to calm down. Alright, this one's for you. Gentlemen, I don't particularly like your tone. Y'all need to back off. There's only one left. Yes. Hey, buddy. Hey, friend. Hey, amigo. You're dead, by the way. You. No. Okay, is everybody cool now? Did we all get that out of our system? Okay. Oh, thank you, Flashbang. That would have came in very useful next time. Alright, refill my gun. Why do I have a feeling it's gonna be a fight? Oh, that's not good. Hello, boys. When you get down to the underworld, tell them Danny sent you. Ah, ba, ba, ba. Uh-oh. What is that? What is that? If I can get out of there. Well, it seems to be not causing any issues. Go. Can I go down? What was down here? What was down here that I needed so badly? Oh, actually, it's the way down. It's the way out. Never mind. Forget what I was saying.
What the hell?
Oh, that does not look good. I would very much not like that. I'm just gonna go now.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution.
I saw a manuscript in here. I swore. I think if I shoot the propane tanks, it explodes, correct? Yes. Oh, hello, boys. Quite a lot of you. Shame if somebody just... Joke's on you, I have flashbangs. Got one for you, too. All that was for that? Yes. Now I'm gonna have to fight my way back across, ain't I? Yep. No. No, no. Run! Well, flare gun would have been useful. Alright, let's not use the flare gun. Flare gun. Megan? We're just gonna... past there. Hope I don't get stopped by anything else. Hooray! We did it. And the weed. Alright. Let's get through this building. Breach and clear, boys. Breach and clear. So dusty in here. I don't like it. Mainly because it's unsanitary. Alright. And that fact that it's creepy. Alright. Was that me making that noise? Gee, I really hope so. Alright. Hello. Alright. Everyone can just calm the French down. Breach and clear, boys. Breach and clear. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And we're just gonna refill that. I mean, we have a shotgun and we have one flare. Breach and clear. Oh, there's a lot of propane in here. I can see why. Breach and clear. Where? Trust no one in the dark. You couldn't have told me that, like, I don't know, like a while ago? You know, before the creepy girl, the stalker girl, like, drugged me and put me to sleep? Why does words of wisdom always come after the fact? Follow the drinking gourd.
Some of the Taken retained echoes of their former selves, but these were just the nerve twitches of a dead thing. Nothing remained but a shell covered and filled with darkness. In most cases, these puppets were enough for the purposes of the Dark Presence. But for anything more elaborate, as with the writer, it was different. It needed his mind. And so rather than taking him over completely, it merely touched him.
Well, that's creepy. The story, I mean, the gameplay leaves much less to be desired, but the story is a very interesting story, and it really draws you in. Looks like we're gonna be in for another fight there, boys. Tree! My one true weakness. Open. Pull. Oh, that's awesome. Hopefully that was enough to open the gate. Yep.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Alright, let's reload. Ow. Well, that does it for the flashbang grenades. It looks like we're pretty much home free. This way. Another manuscript page.
I stared through the bars of the jail cell. Barry stood behind me, swaying on his feet, looking as ill as I felt. Agent Nightingale stood on the other side of the bars with Sheriff Breaker. Nightingale had a stack of manuscript pages in his hand. He seemed unhinged as he gloated. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
Oh, there's supplies in here. There we go. More supplies. Hopefully some flashbang. Yeah, flashbangs. Me love of the flash. Well, hello, boys. Why don't y'all just get a little bit closer? A little, that. Just try one. Well, we have one. Not ideal, but works. Well, I ain't going back for it. We're almost to the end. I can feel it in me Danny bones. My tiny, tiny bones.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Hot dog. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so we head this way. What's over here? Goodbye. Heck yeah. I don't really get the point of this. I don't even think I'm doing this right. Turn on! God dang it.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Is there like There we go.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
The graveyard shift may cause cancer.
What? That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Always fast. Always fast. Run. It's the best thing I got right now.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for
Don't say that.
decades, maybe a century.
Yeah, can't get in through there. I have no ammo whatsoever.
Things were never as simple in real life as in fiction. I had lost count of the times I had wished there'd be a clear reason for my writer's block. Something to fight, something to lash out on. There wasn't. I was filled with doubt. I was nothing like the hero in my books. Alex Casey had gone through his life with single-minded determination, never wavering from his goal. Even now, I was angry at myself, angry at Alice, angry at Barry. I was fumbling and I had no plan.
Alright, I'm out of ammo and out of batteries. Not a lot going for me right now. I do need to wrap up soon because I do want to unwind before I have to go back to work tomorrow. Which hopefully I find a new job soon. Come on. To do this, like, seriously. Let me through! Shit. Oh my god, okay, the slow motion, like, escape sequences are getting on my nerves. What did I pick up? Is it just... Gotta be kidding me. With just... Not seeing it. this is probably cheating, but I really don't have any other option. This is the most exciting game, but, you know, I don't really want to die. I have to do this all. Done now. Please give me some batteries. Flare gun ammo.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one.
Alright. Hopefully we can reach the end here soon.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Well, that's rude. Let's see him try and fight through everything.
Birds.
God, not birds again. That's why he gave me the flare gun ammo. This ain't safe. I feel like this level has dragged on more than it needs to. Like, I mean, it's a great game, but, I mean... Oh, God. Tunnels go to the Cauldron Lake. Interesting. Manuscript page in here.
Even behind the closed doors and curtains of his grimy room at the Majestic, the local motel, Nightingale could feel the locals' eyes on him, the unrelenting pressure of their judgment. He forced it out of his mind. For all he knew, they could all be under Wake's spell already. You do what you have to do to get the job done. He took comfort from the bottle in his hand. Please, he thought, just let me get through this.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, this is a beautiful game, but I feel like the level's drawn out too much. Like, at this point, we should have made it. We started this about 8:30, and it's been, like... Or maybe 9:30. And we started it quite a bit ago. I mean, I get this as a midpoint through the story.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
Oh, I get it. Okay. Oh, I gotta hop over there. Okay. Ups a daisy. Where's the... Oh, I get it. That had to do it. Like, I really feel this could have been like 2 levels. Once again, I am a strong boy. Or man. Alright, what's down here? There's probably like a manuscript page or weapons. This might be the right way to go. Hang on. Let's go upstairs, see what we got. There's a thingy up here. Flares! Oh yeah. And I got a flare gun, son. Was that it? Just flares? Well, that's lame. Wait, no. There's a ladder I can climb. Where does this go? Oh, it was for a manuscript page. Okay.
Lightning flashed behind the windows of Cauldron Lake Lodge. Tor Anderson laughed and held the steel hammer above his head. Nurse Sinclair was trying to calm him down without success. Tor grinned madly and shouted, "My hammer's up. Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, wench." He brought the hammer down with all his might on Sinclair's head. "We're on a comeback tour, baby." Another cable car. Just great.
Oh, that's a rickety old thing. Probably get the flare gun out. In case there's any birds that attack me. Yep. I'm watching. I'm watching for the birds. I'm watching for you. Oh, here they come. Which side, though? That's a good one. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Let's go.
Shit.
Batteries. Oh my gosh. Honestly, please be close. Probably get the flashbang out. This looks like prime bird territory. Nobody. Go away. Congratulations. Go away. What? No. No. Go away. Well, the bridge is out. That's great. I can't lock it because she pounds on it, and then she's like, "Why are you shutting the door?" Because you won't not or go away. Alright. I really hope we're getting to the end of this. Ever. Alright, up's a daisy. Is this it? Cross it. Boy. I'm not. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This game is going on too long. I don't care if this is the midpoint. Tom. Tom. I miss you, Tom. Did you write this? Tom, you talk to me on TV, Tom. I miss you, Tom. Well, my camera died. Alright, so you won't be able to get my reaction. My camera's out of juice. And let me guess, they're all around me. Yeah, this is... I think this is pretty much what they meant when they said the gameplay was repetitive. Excuse me. This is the longest chapter, I think. We gotta be close.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Oh, why is it so far?
I was close now. I tried to hold on to Alice, but her form melted away. I was losing control. Dr. Hartman stood in her place. I wanted to hit him, but my arms were jelly. He smiled. It was a reassuring smile, and I hated him for it. I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period. Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now.
Oh, well, that's... So is
I
this
had
all
to
a
get there
dream?
fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! That you? Wait!
Hey, I'm here! I'm coming!
No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we...
Well, that's not good. All right. Well, guys, that'll do it for this episode. That was a long one. Ooh, end of episode 3.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Sorry, Mr. Wake. It is time for Danny's to go to bed. Well, nah, I'm gonna watch a movie, probably. Alright, guys. Well, that'll do it for today's episode. That was quite the episode, man. It was very long. I felt that level was a little more it was too drawn out, and then it just ended suddenly. But then again, this is an older game, so I guess... Anyway. I will. Hang on. Hang on. What was I saying? Yeah. So that was Alan Wake episode 3. Remember, if you guys like the content and want to see more, you should hit that like button. If you're watching on YouTube, comment down below what other games you want me to play, along with David and all my other friends. Trying to get a crew together, but anyway. Share this with your friends, family, and quadrupeds. And hit that subscribe and turn on the bells. And if you're joining us on Twitch, where you guys have been showing also your love and support, thank you guys so much, by the way. Right now we're currently at 12 subscribers, or 12 followers. Our goal is at least 50 by the end of the year. So I know we can do it. So if you guys like the content anymore and want to keep up with the live streams and interact when they're fresh and new, be sure to hit that follow. Follow both me and David at RavenThe1995 and then Great Dave Plays. I think that's all. I don't think the others have any Twitch accounts. So, yeah, that'll pretty much do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching again. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. Right now I'm turning to my camera, but my camera is currently off. So, it should take about 3 to 4 business days to get my power supply. Until then, I'll just have to keep recharging the battery and hope for the best. But anyway, thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!